But let me see what it tastes like here. It's a very light. I mean, it pretty much just comes apart when you bite into it. So it's all right. For Christmas tomorrow, I figured I'd make something else. Made a strawberry cheesecake. I'm also going to make something called Sandies. They also go by the name of Cocoons. I also heard them called reindeer poop. And it's pretty easy to make. There's only a 5 ingredients. So basically we got 1 cup of butter. I kind of softened it a little bit. A 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. And also we're going to have 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and 1 cup of chopped pecans. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cream the butter, the sugar, and the vanilla together. So let me get that done. And this mixed actually very easily, maybe 2 minutes. I'll scrape the sides down once. So now we're going to go ahead and add the flour to it. I'm going to put about half, then I'll put the other half, and we'll keep on going. And I actually got rid of my whisk at this point because it was getting caught inside of it too much. So just kind of chunk that, and I will go ahead and add the rest of the flour. And I'll just continue to mix it up, and I just kind of fold it like this and mash it, fold it, mash it, and it seems to incorporate pretty good. This is my first time making this, but a guy I work with, his wife makes it every year for Christmas time, New Year's time. And he called it Cocoons or reindeer poop, and it's very good. And I was looking through my cookbook and I seen it, so I said, well, let me make that for Christmas this year. So let me get it finished. Okay, and that's how it looks. Kind of like a coarse breadcrumb type mixture. Go ahead and add the pecans to it. And I'll go ahead and get that mixed up real good. And basically I just got a pan with some parchment paper on it, and they say you basically want to form either a ball or a loose roll with it. So I think we're gonna go ahead and just kind of form it up, and I think I'm gonna make them all about that size. So let me get them all done. And basically we're gonna cook. They say cook it for, don't preheat the oven, and you want to cook it at 300 degrees. So I went ahead and started my oven, and it was actually a little bit hot still from my cheesecake that I made a few minutes ago. So basically they say do them on an ungreased pan. I'm not really trusting that direction, so I did mine on parchment paper. And basically at this point we'll go ahead and stick them in the oven, and they say cook them until they get slightly brown. So like I said, the directions calls for 20 minutes or until slightly brown. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, this is my first time making this, and the recipe did not call for self-rising flour or all-purpose flour. It just said 2 cups of flour, so I used all-purpose flour. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it comes out. So I'm gonna do 20 minutes and I'll see what they look like, but they said they should be slightly brown. Okay, so I've been cooking this around, I guess around 30 minutes now at 300, and they're not really browning like the recipe says they should. So I went ahead and turned them one time, and they just starting to get a brown on one side of it. And I actually broke open one of them, and there wasn't cooked inside. So I went ahead and raised my oven up to 350, and I'm gonna let it cook probably around, I'm thinking probably another 15 minutes or so. So I don't know what kind of oven they were using back when they made this recipe, but 300 for 20 minutes, I don't think it's gonna do it. Unless I made them just too big, which to me I think that's the perfect size. So we'll see. Like I said, I just increased my temperature, and we're going to let it keep on going, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so this was exactly 40 minutes on my stopwatch, And the last about 10 minutes I put it to 350. And went ahead and kind of tasted one. Got a good taste. Everything's cooked on it, and that's how we look. So we got a slight brown on them. So at this point, next thing we got to do is roll them in powdered sugar. So let me get that done. So it basically says as soon as you take them out of the oven, just go ahead and roll them in powdered sugar and get them nice and coated. So that's how we're going to do it. So let me go ahead and get them all done. Then I'll show you what the finished result looks like. Well, that's how they look once they're rolled in the powdered sugar. I sent my neighbor 4 of them, so that was about 18 of them, and I had one of them that kind of broke on me. So you can kind of see what the inside looks like. My neighbor made them before, so I'll get her review shortly on how they taste, if they made correctly. But let me see what it tastes like here. It's a very light. I mean, it pretty much just comes apart when you bite into it. So it's a really light dessert. So yeah, I'd say I'm good. Next time I might just try to make them a little bit smaller. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with the taste. Tastes real good. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Thanks.